Despite the fact that you have medical background as a nurse, it doesn't occur to you that you might have a special child.
My thought was that the only boy lah, maybe probably he behaved that way.
Do you think this is a punishment?
Why am I given this type of situation? Allah percaya kan, He give to those who have the comfortability and strength.
Awak pernah termimpi tak yang biarlah awak mati dulu dan bukan dia mati dulu?
Satu hari kalau mak tak ada, macam mana siapa nak jaga kau?
I Am Among Us by Keep It Coming. This time around talks about the plight of a very young mother. Now, everybody wants to have a healthy child. Everybody wants to have a pretty child. Everybody wants to have a smart child. What happens when things are not the way you want it to be? What are the challenges that we have as a mother? Now, how many children do you have, Datum?
Hi, okay. My name is Datum. It's a very long name. Okay, you can call me Datum. I have 5 kids. Okay, 18, 17, 12 years old, 8 years old, and 4 years old.
You don't look like someone who have an 18-year-old child.
Probably my baby face.
Which means you get married at a very early age.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Now, during your first pregnancy, right, the excitement compared to your last pregnancy, is it the same?
Well, every pregnancy has different kind of signs and symptoms,
and
anxiety, and every pregnancy is unique. Yeah, so the uniqueness that make you feel very special. I'm a mother of like 5 kids. It's that kind of feeling.
I'm still trying to internalize that you have 5 kids and you look very, very, very young.
Thank you.
Now, are all your kids healthy?
Alhamdulillah, they are. Yeah. They're doing good. Yeah. Of course, had one challenging child that currently in secondary 1. His name is Muhammad Farish. Yeah. The thing is that it start off with 2 beautiful girls. You have something healthy child, normal child that go to school, all this thing. So when you come to your 3rd child, I don't see there is a issues or problem at that point in time, but come to a stage that he was diagnosed with ADHD at the age of 9 years old. Actually, it's quite
late.
Yes, a bit late for him. The thing is that he did not really show his signs and symptoms during his preschools, during his early primary school days, you see. So my thought was that the only boy lah, maybe probably he behaved that way. Maybe guy,
So you were a little bit ignorant.
Yeah, at one point in time, yes.
Despite the fact that you have medical background as a nurse, but it doesn't occur to you that you might have a special child. Probably
I have that kind of positivity in me that it's okay, it's okay. It's keep on saying it's okay. But it comes to a point that cannot really. Something is wrong somewhere already.
As a mother, was embracing him, knowing that he has ADHD a difficult one?
Initially, yes, I should say yes, because the thing get a bit more tough. Situation get more stressful. The school keep calling you or text you. Hi, madam. Could you kindly look into your child? He is not focusing in school and he is always out from his seat.
Oh, it's like a child with ADHD tends to daydream a lot.
Yeah. So for this ADHD, right, they are categorized in 3 groups.
Okay.
So one is inactive. Okay. The others is you are impulsive, the one who have kind of all the energies they have. And the other category is they have both combined. So for him, it's both.
So does he have any issues with other people? As in some of these children, right, they can't mingle with the rest.
In class, not that significant.
Yeah.
That means he's still able to communicate and talk to the. Just that he is very destructive in class.
He talks too much. I mean, teachers look at it.
So he will be the first one to answer. So he will be the first one to. Teacher.
Isn't that a good thing?
Well, it is definitely, but sometimes it can be very distractive to the class. It's like you again. These kind of things. He has a tendency to also stand around behind the class. He does not like to sit in front.
He just go to the back of the class and stand.
Yes, teaching his school friends how to do work.
Isn't that a good thing? He's a clever boy.
But the class is still ongoing.
Okay.
So probably that's why that was a time that he was not diagnosed yet.
Now that when you look back in retrospect, right? Aku tak perasan. What are the signs that you see in your child prior to all these complaints?
Just very active at home.
Tak tahu duduk diam lah kata orang Melayu.
He cannot. Okay, he tends to. When you watch TV, right? Dia tunggang terbalik, dia punya kepala kat bawah, kaki kat bawah, kat atas. So this kind of things that he did at home lah. Yeah. So of course, as a parents, just okay lah. It's at your home, at your comfort zone.
Nakal sikit lah.
I mean, I just let it be lah.
Still doesn't trigger you. That mungkin.
Not. Maybe. Like what you say is ignorance. Yeah, maybe I said, he has it, but maybe tak lah. Maybe denial still ke apa kan? This kind of things. So, that one message that the teacher texts me, right? That's where it immediately, the next day, I brought him to see a doctor. So that was my immediate response. So, of course, refer to the specialists. Okay. But the good thing about schools, they have this rich program. You as a parent don't have to trouble yourself to go to like other specialists, one specialist to another specialist. So everything is in school.
Talking about family, right? It's always a shared responsibility with a partner. How do you first break the news to him?
We go to the clinic together. Refer to the specialist also together. He was there. So breaking news is together actually, not just one side.
Who accepted better, you or him?
Of course him lah.
Oh really?
Yeah, he accepts things better. He is more calmer. He even tells me that you have to accept that he's a special needs child. Okay, and from now on, you have to take things one at a time and you have to move on. You cannot just think that he is, susah lah, everything tak boleh buat, this kind of thing.
I mean, dealing with normal children is already tough the way it is, right? Now you have someone who have extra need. What are the extras that you have to do for Faris?
There are, of course, a lot of challenges lah I face. Okay, first is he is very inattentive. That means he couldn't sit still. He is just so energized with anything or everything. Okay, even bangun pagi, he will just like, "Mommy, good morning." He's just like people lagi tengah,
gosok mata,
but he's like already like, "Wow, mommy, I want to bathe now." Like he's already start the work already. Start his energy already. Okay, say okay, mommy coming. I'm going to make a breakfast for you already. So that's that kind of thing. See. Schedule, how you going to put schedule to make him occupied. But the thing about him is that dia tak suka merayap kat luar. He is comfortable at home with his siblings.
So
because kawan-kawan dah ramai dah kat rumah.
So that's a good thing lah.
Yeah. So he got a lot of entertainments lah dengan adik dia, dengan kakak dia kan. So it's there lah.
Breaking the news. You say there's no issue with the husband.
Yeah.
How do you share the same news to his other siblings?
I share with them by video.
Okay.
I show the video. Okay. Telling them what is your brother having. Okay. Why is he behaving like that? Yeah. And how can we help him as a family lah? Yeah. So that's how I educate lah, I should say.
How did they take it?
Is it, mom? No wonder he's like that. The kakak will say that. Of course, the younger one wouldn't know what is the thing lah.
But he requires a lot of attention. Do they get involved in arguments?
Definitely.
So how do you handle that?
Okay. So there will be a point of time that diorang bergaduh lah. Bergaduh as in like by words or no. Because he's very outspoken.
Oh.
He will just say what he want to say at home. No. So sometimes irritate lah dia punya adik-beradik kan. So get agitated also dengan adik-beradik. So what I did was that sometimes if the anger or emotion is getting getting more, I just tell Farish, you go and bathe lah. Or maybe I just, Farish, go to your room now. Okay, maybe you do other thing, which is his Lego.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so that is his strength. He likes Lego. And he has a lot of Legos at home.
Apa benda-benda baru yang you harus belajar? Okay, kita think that parenting ni kan by default tau. Ada anak then I will learn as the child grow, right? But that's not usually the case. When we have someone special, we need to equip ourselves with something extra.
Correct.
Okay, now what are the extra that you equip yourself with?
So first thing is education.
Macam mana tu?
You need to educate
yourself.
Correct. You need to know what is ADHD. You need to find out what are the challenges, what are the positive things. It's not only about challenges. Having this child is also special. Of course, initially I say I am quite taken aback lah. But after that, when I educate myself, that's where I begin to embrace his condition. It's okay if you are slow in your studies. Okay, it's okay if you maybe fail one or two subjects. It's okay for now because as they move on and as they grow up, that's where they begin to catch up things faster.
Oh, that is the process, right?
That is the process. So for my son, he is not doing well in his primary 3, primary 4, okay? But when I manage his condition, surprisingly, he did well for his PSLE. So he managed to go to a normal stream.
Which means he still have that ability to sit down and clear examinations.
Yeah. There's one point of time that I decided to put him on medication because of his upcoming exam. So he only take this medication during school hours only. That means when he had his exam or when he is having a weightage assessment, okay, that's where I give him the medication because this medication is short term.
What does the medication do to children with ADHD?
With these stimulants, right?
Yeah.
They help to make them more focused. That their attention and their focus is more on what they are doing.
Sounds like even normal children needs that.
But for him, it really helps lah. That period lah.
Yeah.
Even the teacher texted me, your son looks like he is focusing on his subject.
It does really work. I mean, it helps the brain to function in that particular manner.
Yes, it does. But not advisable for them to take long term because there is a side effects. He will have severe headache.
Oh, okay.
He could have vomiting or diarrhea. So that's not good for a child to have that kind of symptoms lah. So generally, it was a short term. Then I stopped.
Now that you are more equipped, more educated about ADHD, what are the strengths you see in your child?
He's very enthused. Okay, one thing about him is very enthusiastic. Okay, things get done immediately, I should say. Okay, he is lively. You know, keeps you thinking. Actually, a lot of questions been asked from him.
We are talking about a child who is 9, 10, still in the control of our hands.
Yes.
Now, have you ever wondered what if he grows up to be a teenager, where he have his own desires, he have his own vanity to begin with? Do you worry? Bila dia besar ni, dia semakin membesar kan?
Yes.
Apa yang you takutkan?
I should say that getting a partner lah.
Do you think there will be somebody for him?
InsyaAllah, kalau ada jodoh, kalau yelah Allah nak berikan jodoh untuk dia, he I believe he can. But of course, the worrying part is that will he able to
be a husband?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. If I were to be the bridezilla's father, right? The parent. Like, if I were to marry my daughter with your son, what are the likelihood that my grandchild would have ADHD? As a nurse or as a mother, do you think that would happen? How would
The
you tell?
study shows that the highest percentage of ADHD, contributing ADHD is the genetic. But of course, there's other things like your pregnancy, there's a smoking, all these things. This is the contribution factors. Yeah. But Wallahu a'lam lah, okay, because I do not have any family members who are ADHD. There's no
history.
There's no history. Yeah, not even my husband's side. Yeah.
Strange, yes.
Yeah. So even my pregnancy is it's not preterm, it's full term, So if you tell me about whether, whether the next generation will get it, I don't see there's a link.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you keep up with your stamina? How do you keep up with him? He has so much energy, and you have 4 other children. You have a shift work that you need to handle, and you need to keep with that level of energy to match. How do you increase your stamina?
Alhamdulillah sampai sekarang Allah memberi saya kesihatan dan kekuatan untuk menguruskan our daily life and our work. I also have a me time lah. So when you have a me time, that's when you recharge yourself. I always remember ABC. Okay, ABC is A is alignment. Okay, B is breathing. C is centering. I always do ABC for 10 minutes. Okay, any time of your day.
10 minutes only?
Yes.
It's not a holiday, spa.
No, you just need that ABC for 10 minutes. Okay. It's just to recenter your mind. It's actually a mindfulness in yourself. Just make that 10 minutes away. Just sit, centering, and just focus. Do your breathing. Okay, deep breathing. It's not just a it'll be a deep breathing.
So the mind goes blank during that time.
Yes, you reset your mind lah.
Okay.
The ABC really helped me. Of course, solat lah.
Yeah. It's the spiritual journey that plays a big part. So speaking about spiritual journey, what kind of doa that you do every day for yourself or for your child?
Of course, first thing is you doakan dia punya kesihatan. Okay, kesihatan minda, physically, and of course to be someone who have good morals and values lah in life.
I know it has been a very tough and rough journey, knowing that you have to put in a lot of effort for your child and your children. Now, can you share with us your most rewarding days?
When I receive hugs from them, the feeling is just nice lah.
What about the hardest days? Tell us about your hardest days raising that child.
Well, banyak cabaran Ya, cuma kadang kita ni tak meluahkan sangat lah kan. We just handle it ourselves. Okay. And the hardest part is that he nak cakap kat sekejap. Nak nangis pun ada ni.
Tak apa. Cakap aja. Okay. Nah, cakap aja, tak apa. Hari yang paling susah ni apa? Cubaan yang paling susah ni apa?
The hardest part is that being a mom who is a shift worker, and letting him go to school, not knowing what is going to happen to him, accident ke, being a hyperactive child, you don't forget I need to buy insurance for him also. So he had a few incidences lah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So lately he's just fractured his toe.
Oh dear,
Yeah.
why?
Main staircase, turun naik.
Oh, I see. Usually when something happens to a child, especially when it is from birth, the mother tends to like, oh, is it my fault? Now, do you think this is a punishment?
No,
Okay.
I don't believe in that.
Okay.
Yeah. Why am I given this tough situation? It's because Allah percaya kan? Yeah, He give to those who have the comfortability and strength. Since I was a young child, my dad had already passed away. So since then, I stood up, okay, as an elder child to help my mom. Yeah, so going through that difficulties and going through another difficulties, okay, is just telling me that it's okay, okay. It's just another trial that you're going.
As a mother to another mother who has similar challenges like you, apakah doa you untuk dorang?
Of course, sebagai ibu kita doa yang terbaik untuk anak-anak. Bukan satu anak, untuk semua anak. Ya, semoga anak menjadi anak yang soleh, soleha, ya, berjaya ya, dalam segi apa yang mereka buat. Ya, believe in them. Okay, have faith in them.
If there's one specific doa for Faris, what would that be?
Muhammad Farish Mirza.
Yeah.
Bin Muhammad Firdaus. Okay. Mami doakan. Okay. Semoga kamu berjaya lah dalam apa segi bidang yang kamu buat. Ya. Dan semoga kamu menjadi anak yang soleh. Dan being positive lah in what you are doing.
Awak pernah termimpi tak yang biarlah awak mati dulu dan bukan dia mati dulu?
As your age getting older, and you are nearer to him, that's where I felt that, bila satu hari kalau mak tak ada, macam mana siapa nak jaga engkau, this kind of things, who are you going to turn
to?
Usually it's you turn to me.
Do you think if you were to leave the world first, he will be okay without you?
I believe he'll be okay because I do have strong family support. Yeah, he's been loved with my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my husband's side they are just loving people lah. They are very nice. If not for them, who has been taking care of my kids till now, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be what I am right now. Taking degree. Of course, you have a career aspiration in your life. So, Alhamdulillah. I'm a nurse clinician in my department. Yeah. So, I think with that also, it helps with my family financially,
When you do ask, what do you ask for yourself?
Kesihatan.
Okay.
The strength.
Lagi?
Okay. Kesabaran.
Okay.
Yeah, kesabaran. Dan also thinking positively lah. Life is not going to be easy, yes. But how you going to deal with it is whether you're going to look at your right side or you're going to look at your left side. Okay? So you choose.
You choose the path that you want to live.
Yes.
You choose whether you want to do right or wrong. You choose to make best of what God has given to you. I would like to thank our very good mother, Datum, for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next episode. If you enjoy our content, please remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for notifications.